Yeah, I know you guys can't see me, but it's my voice that matters more than my face at this point in time when I'm speaking about my mind. Now, opening up to another topic of mine, which is probably revising another subject I've talked about. So, when it comes to work, like, it's easy to do a job if you love it and if you feel appreciated. And it's really hard to do a job when you need the money and because you kind of have to. Like, that's literally the thing about work that I feel like everyone kind of has that mentality where I have to do it because I need the money and because I have to. But at the same time, if you know your own self value, then you don't have to be treated like shit. Like, I feel like work and a relationship can coexist in the same way as there's so many similarities between dating someone and working, because if the relationship is strong and if there's trust and if there's love, if there's loyalty, then it could last forever. Like, you could make a career out of something that just started off as a job, and then if it's just like shitty connection, you guys don't communicate for nothing, you guys don't care about each other, and it's just like, fuck, I woke up next to them again. Like, oh, what is wrong with me? I need to make better life choices. Like, it's literally that hand in hand, or at least to me it is, because the more you enjoy it, the more you're willing to do. The less you enjoy it, the less you're willing to do. Like, shit, if you hate your job, they could give you as much money. Well, yeah, I guess it also depends on your mindset too, because if you're just a very greedy person, you'll just about do anything with shitty progress because you don't care about it, because you're like, I get paid fucking well. It doesn't matter if I do good or bad. I just need to do good enough, that way I don't lose my job. But let's say that you care about how you project yourself and how you actually do your work. Like, you care about your name being slandered and ran through the dirt. Now, if you actually enjoy your job, it just makes life a lot easier. But enjoying your job could easily be changed by your management, by the people that you work around, by the people that you work for. And the thing about that is, it's always hard to find a place that you could be happy, make good enough money. Like, it's one or the other for some reason. It's a push and a pull, and it kind of sucks. But think of it like this: if you know your worth, stay there for as long as you need to, but not longer than you have to. Because if you know your worth, then you can search for something that will give you what you want. But if you don't know your worth, then you'll just sit there and kind of die on the inside. And then you'll just become like one of those very angry and bitter people. It's like, fucking hate it here. And they just want to hurt and destroy everything. They don't care about the reputation because they don't care about the job, because the job doesn't care about them. Now, I know working for bigger corporations, because I've done this, they're really heartless. Like, I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat this. They don't give a single fuck. They don't give a shit. They don't, like, no, like, they can replace you like this, and they'll fucking even treat you like that sometimes. And the thing about that, and it makes me question to a certain extent, when you go to an interview, are they interviewing you, or like, who's convincing who, in a sense? Like, am I convincing them not to hire me, or are they trying to convince me to stay through their toxicity but not allowing me to see the toxic stuff when I'm interviewed, because I'm trying to look good, but they already projected their own good image to me too, so I don't really see the ugliness until I'm already trapped in, and then I figure, the money's kind of decent, the people aren't too horrible, management's kind of shitty, but everything else kind of looks pretty, but management could easily build or destroy something. So who's convincing who when it comes to an interview is something that's kind of been circulating through my head recently, because I've noticed work environments, and I've been to, like, I can't say I've been to many establishments and stuff like that, but I've noticed how people act and seem when they're at work, and some people just like, I did way too well at my interview. I convinced them so well that they hired me, and now I'm stuck in this vicious cycle because I need the money. But if you know your value and if you know your worth, then you know that you can find better, and you should pursue for better, because that could honestly make or break you. Like, if you hate your life and you hate your job, when you come home, that hate will just transfer into toxic energy, and then you'll start throwing at everything around you, and then your life may eventually start to spiral out of your hands, and you wouldn't even realize it, because so much hate and negative energy is like focused on your job that you're just blinded by it. So know your worth. Find something that makes you happy that you can do, something that does not affect your attitude negatively, because you may not realize it, but the negative energy that you project will affect your life in a negative way. Find something that makes you happy or does not make you want to be destructive and compulsively angry and wanting to hurt the living crap out of people because you are overworked, underappreciated, and no one gives a crap about you. Like, I know it's hard to do with bigger industries, but there are some places that actually will give a about your worth and that will care and that will treat you better. It's just exploring your options. Don't be a Debbie Downer when it comes to it. Like, keep pushing, keep jumping through hoops. I understand that shit is hard to find a job, but once you find something that you like, you will freaking love it forever. You'll be glad that you did. Don't be afraid to move. Don't be afraid. Don't get comfortable where you're at. Always stay consistently moving. It doesn't matter how fast you go. Just go somewhere else that you haven't been before. Even if you're standing right in the center, try moving an inch to the left because that's not exactly a center, an inch to the right because that's not exactly a center, or maybe a little bit forward, a little bit backwards. It doesn't matter. Stay consistently moving, because once you get comfortable, life kind of gets boring. But I'm not just saying about comfortability. I'm just saying find something that you can enjoy in life, because we all live a short life, essentially, because we never know when we're going to die. Like, I could live to be 22 in a couple weeks, because I'm 22 now, or I could live to be 53, 43, 89, 70. I could live till I die, but I will never know when I'm going to die until I die. And then I can't ever redo any of the things, because the time has become limited to me, and the time I have now is just trickling away from the sand spot that I used to have a mound of. It just used to be so huge, but because I lived it recklessly and not paying too much attention to anything, life has just completely drained me. So when it comes to the end, would you rather be regretful and bitter, or happy because you tried new things and did stuff that made you feel the way that you feel? I'm just saying, don't stay in a place that makes you feel just terrible and you absolutely hate this shit. Know your worth and be able to move from it.